Yo, what is going on, boys and girls? Coming back to y'all with another GTA Online video. Now, today we are going to be talking about the MC business that is getting a two times production rate, and that is the Math Lab. I know YouTube has a issue with certain things, so playing it safe here. So the Math Lab is going to be getting a two times production rate. I want to say. Um, that means obviously your production rate is going to be way quicker. So you got to stay on top of trying to make sure it is always, stocked up, supplied. And I'm debating on to go ahead and try to potentially sell this, um, uh, or just try something else. But pretty much what I want to talk about is the sale mission of trying to potentially sell your goods. And honestly, let's just try to go ahead and sell this off. This method or this, what I'm trying to do is going to work regardless of whatever MC business you guys are trying to sell from. This obviously will give more at the time being, but because this accumulates faster, we'll just go ahead and try to do a sell mission for that. And I'm pretty sure this is something that you guys all know about, but if you do not,
Do you have a request, sir?
when it comes to your MC businesses, um,
Of course, sir.
certain, well, pretty much all of them, you will get multiple sell vehicles. Same thing with your bunker or any other type of sell mission other than the Acid Lab. Pretty much, the MC businesses are going to give you multiple vehicles if you have a full stock or anything close to half. Like you're gonna get either two, three, four. I think you can get up to five vehicles depending on what you're trying to sell. I think motorcycles gives you like five, but I want to try to show you guys a little trick you can do to kind of get around that. So let's go ahead and put our spawn location on last location just in case, and I will show you why. So let's go ahead and try to sell off our stock. It will tell you you're gonna need multiple sell vehicles to sell. Okay, so right
We
there we
on?
got the boat, which that's not what we were trying to get. I kind of want to try to show it in this video, that way you guys can understand what I'm talking about. And y'all are probably thinking, well, if you just keep going in and out of trying to do what you do, like do what you're doing, you're pretty much losing out on product. Well, honestly, I think this is still worth it to a degree because you honestly don't lose a lot. Like you use like what 10, 15,000 each time you find a new invite only. Uh, let's just see if I can get it just to show you guys. And boom, second try.
You doing this, huh?
Imagine if this was a full stock. On my second attempt, I got the single cell vehicle for my MC business, and this is what was that, like 260,000? I want to say. This honestly is a good idea to try, and pretty much what I was doing was swapping invite only lobbies to potentially get this cell mission, cell vehicle, pretty much. And it is honestly what I have been doing for the past couple weeks, and you know, I was close to like 6 million like a couple days ago, but I bought a couple things, and of course, I'm still in the millions. But imagine if you guys had a full stock, and imagine this is you on your way to pretty much sell it. And yeah, I have to just say this is hands down one of the best things you can do for your MC businesses. If you guys are into selling, multiple vehicles, or if you guys are into, taking the boats, taking all those boats and selling it, or the planes, or, to each their own. But me personally, I don't mind sacrificing, a couple like thousands just to get potentially this single cell, the one single cell vehicle. I am so bad right now. Okay, anyway. But and also, it's not that far. There's two different locations you will go to. So for the green stuff location, you are going to be taking it over there towards the beach. And for I think anything else, it always takes me to this same location, which is closer towards. Uh, I can't see that location on here. Pretty much, you can see it right here. It's gonna take you to the same location right here every single time for every other cell mission. Sometimes even the green stuff cell missions will take you even over there. And what's really cool about doing it like this is it only takes like max like 5 minutes. And honestly, you don't have to shoot at those guys to try to get them off your tail. If you drive far enough, they will just disappear off the map. And honestly, they're really no threat, to be honest. They'll just chase you for a little bit, shoot at the back of your truck, and that's all they'll pretty much do. And also, just a little tip or a little trick or whatever you want to call it. So when you get to right here where there's a big gap in between the median, just go ahead and swap to the other side and take this next exit that is going to be coming up right here. Because if you take the other side, you could even see. Oh, that was a fail. You can even see on the map, it's trying to get me to go all the way up and then go back. So it's trying to have you backtrack. But with this, what I'm doing right here, you'll just drive right into here and pull in right here. And boom, a quick 267,000 in what, like 4 to 3 minutes. Just imagine if it was full. I just wanted to do this as an example of what your expectations are going to be if you keep swapping to a new lobby every time. And you guys seen it. You witnessed it firsthand that I only did it twice, and I got it on my second attempt. I think it's a really good money making method, especially if you guys are keeping it stocked up. And same thing with all your other MC businesses. It's all going to be the same thing. It doesn't matter whatever one it is. It doesn't matter if it's the green stuff, white stuff, your cash counterfeit. It does not matter. It's all going to do the same thing. It's going to cycle through the cell vehicles, and you could potentially even get that cell vehicle on your first attempt. So, would I recommend doing MC businesses? Yes. It seems like you're going to be losing money, but to be honest, like if you stock up on all your other businesses and your passive income businesses, you really don't see a difference. And also, just to go ahead and throw it in there too, your bunker is the same way. You can potentially get, well, depending on how much it is stocked up. From my experience, I've gotten all the way to around 300K, and you can still get the Phantom Wedge cell mission, which is you just got a whole trailer. You're using the Phantom Wedge to take it to the docks, and the most that I've gotten without getting two Phantom Wedges was around 350,000. So even then, like if you fill your bunker all the way up with weapons, you still can potentially like get the two Phantom Wedges. But even then, if you got like an oppressor spare or something, you could just go ahead and fly all the way back to your bunker, pick up your other Phantom Wedge, and even still, it's a Phantom Wedge. You're just gonna mull through the police officers and So even if you did get that one, it's still a good strategy, I would say. And honestly, yeah, you may lose some money, or you can get lucky and get it on your first try. Like right now, let's see if we can get it first try. If we can, doing our bunker. I think it's like halfway full, close to being half, but I want to see. I think it's around 400,000 right now in the bunker. I just want to see if it will potentially give us the Phantom Wedge mission, and if it does, I wonder if it will even give us one or two. So let's go ahead and find out here. And honestly, guys, I've really been having a lot of fun just posting these. My kiddo's asleep on the couch right now, so I figured, hey, it's a good time to try to make a video, post it on YouTube, and this is also just to help out people that are you know, trying to figure out better ways to earn money without having to do multiple sale missions because I know sometimes that can be a pain and take up a lot of time. So 420K, let's go ahead and see if we can get the Phantom Wedge sell vehicle. Ho ho ho, boys.
Okay, expect loss.
Boys. Okay, so this proves it. So you guys saw 420K, and I got the Phantom Wedge sell mission, and better, what's better than 2? 1. So, yeah, guys, we only get one Phantom Wedge around 420K. Potentially, if I had to guess, you can get maybe halfway with your stock for the bunker and sell, half your stock with one Phantom Wedge. If I had to guess, next time I'll test it out with 500K or a little bit higher and see if that even, is a thing. But it is pretty cool to see that if you get around 420,000, you could still sell, or you could still get one Phantom Wedge. And also, guys, to mention, this is one of my favorite sub missions. Like, what is better than just, getting a Phantom Wedge and just plowing through everything? Even other, I can't speak. Even other vehicles with trailers are not safe. Like, look at that. Just all that mayhem. And it's pretty fun, too. Like, this is honestly one of my favorite sub missions on here. Like, I don't mind the truck, but this one's just, that is just so fun to do. And just like with the MC business, this does not take too long. Like, we're fixing to deliver it to the dock. And then once we do, we are going to collect our almost $500,000. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, like there's just nothing more satisfying. And also, I just want to go ahead and mention, guys, if you are finding these tutorials helpful, or little guides, or whatever you want to call it, to be honest, I'm just here to kind of share my my experience playing the game, and pretty much show you my tips and tricks on how I make the money that I make. And I understand that I don't have as much money as everybody else in the game, but that's because I'm actively still buying things and just honestly exploring and having fun. But I just want this, like the type of videos I post, to be more relatable to, the day-to-day players, because I do see all those videos where it's like, oh, how to make $100 million, and, sometimes those titles are misleading. But, like, doing this, like, throughout the day, like, I could potentially make up to, like, $5 million a day, depending on how long I play for. But even then, even if you get $1 million a day, it's still, good progress, especially if you're trying to save up and get the mansions. Doing these is just, had been a lifesaver with, especially pairing them with the Kaio, the Dr. Dre missions, the Dr. Dre file. And there's so much more ways to earn money in this game. Boom, 420,000 in like what, less than 5 minutes, I want to say. But, and then put that 420,000, put that with the sub mission that I did for the MC business. Like, what was that, like 260,000? 260,000 plus the 420, and right there, guys, I made 680,000. And that's also not counting the other MC businesses on top of that, going to your hands-on car wash, collecting your 100K if you let that fill all the way up, and on top of that, going to your nightclub and collecting your 250K if you also let that add up too. So when you guys add that into with the 680,000, like right now my hands-on car wash is full, we can go ahead and add in like 100,000, and that's 780,000. My nightclub is not full all the way. I think it only has like 50,000 in there, but let's just say hypothetically, if I did have 250,000, I would have $1,030,000. But we can actually go ahead and collect our hands-on car wash money, and to just save us a little bit of time, what we're gonna do is go to preferences, hands-on car wash, and then we're gonna go to a new invite-only session, and we're gonna go ahead and fast travel. I think this is still on par with the mansion fast travel, to be honest, or it can be potentially better because if you're just out in the world and let's say you just get the itch to go do like some hangar cell missions, you could just swap to your preferences and go to your hangar and then go from there. With the mansion, you have to go back to your mansion, and I think it just takes a little bit longer if you do it like that. But
You good?
let's go ahead and collect this and add that to the 680,000, and boom, we just made 780,000. Like it's so simple, guys. Like especially if you already have all these businesses and you don't even need a bunch of businesses, like a couple of MCs, hands-on car wash. I would definitely recommend nightclub always, but yeah, guys, I just wanted to show this off to you just to pretty much like to try to make it a little bit easier for you guys. Don't worry about losing like a couple hundred thousand or a couple hundred thousand, a couple thousands, from going to an invite only and then trying to get the single cell MC mission or vehicle cell mission. There are times where I have done it back to back to back and haven't got it, and then I'd swap to one of my other MC businesses and I'd get it first try. Don't let that discourage you. I think it is still a good money making method to, as you guys saw, I got it on my second try at my math cell mission, and then I got the Phantom Wedge on my first try at the bunker. So yeah, guys, I hope this video helped out just a little tad bit. Like I said, I do want to earn your likes and subscribe and your subscriptions. I just messed that up. I want to earn all that from you guys. So if you guys enjoy this, helpful. If you guys, enjoy it, me messing up my speech. uh, anyway, if you find any entertainment from these videos, you know, I really appreciate you watching me, and I will catch you guys next time in the next video. Peace.